Alright, let's get to this news tower demo. We're going to be doing new game. When I get back to my after I'm done streaming. It's been years, but I can still smell the air. It was thick with aspirations as your father and I started our journey across the vast ocean. New York was the place to be at the turn of the century, and so that's where our dream took us. My sincere condolences for the loss of your father. I think it's time that I shared stories and photographs that formed our past. Arrival on Ellis Island. We came with a purpose, a shared dream to one day establish our own newspaper. You know, you aren't merely part of a family, you're rooted in a lineage of publishers. Ink runs through our veins. We were born to tell, and more importantly, sell our stories. Alright. With our pockets light as a feather, we had to start from the bottom. We built a ramshackle newsstand and sold others newspapers. But paper by paper, we started to build our own story. We called our newspaper, we'll call it Dre's Realm. I will check it after the stream. Okay, okay, let's continue here. A decade later, we were hitting scoop after scoop. Our ink-stained pen became a lethal weapon, taking down corrupt politicians left and right. If you were somebody back then, you were somebody because of us. Okay. There's a lot of text right in the beginning of this game. Yet life wrote some unforeseen chapters. Your father had to head back home, and I was left to lead our dream on my own. Nowadays, my stories don't seem to hit the same way with the economic crash and debts mounting. The persistent deadline finally caught up to me. With no successor in sight, I turned to you. Alright, New York City. That's where I am. It's a pressing matter. It is time to pass the torch. Our legacy cannot fall prey to these foreclosure wolves. It's a sacred trust to be kept within the family. I bought you a ticket to come to New York. A taxi will await you at the terminal and will take you to our Brooklyn office. While my journey now leads elsewhere, my retired secretary, Eleanor, will be there to guide you. She will have you up and printing in no time, but brace yourself, for the city never sleeps. Best wishes, your uncle. Alright. Dre's Realm, there we go. Work in progress. I like these character visuals. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. Have a good day, ma'am. Oh, hello there. You must be our new publisher. You seem taken back. Taken back, my dear. Perhaps your uncle didn't disclose the full story. I apologize for this mess. Allow me to shed light on the situation. Our newspaper has been struggling tremendously in dwindling readerships and mountain debts. And unfavorable, what does that say, conditions. Last night, one of the debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears that your uncle has unsavory connections. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. Unfortunately, his plans didn't unfold as expected, but his intentions... I missed that. You are his final hope, and it all revolves around the man depicted in the painting right above us. No, not that man. The one who was once our esteemed boss, your late father, the great publisher, Antoine Van End. May his soul rest in peace. But no time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We've got to make every letter count and prevent at your service, publisher. Well, text is going pretty quick. Let me introduce you to our only remaining employees. Blazanov and someone else. No nameplates above the text, which is annoying. Blazanov is operating our telegraphing station. It's our line of communication to the world outside. That's right. As a matter of fact, I'm getting some hot news in right now. Give me a minute. There's way too much text going on for this kind of game. Sure, Blazanov. In the meantime, I've got something to show you. This is where you come in. So no time to waste. I'll give you some tips along the way. Pay attention to those blue boxes. Good luck. Alright, well, that was like the first issue with the game. Alright, so I can move with my mouse. Waiting for research. Blazanov is working hard. Bingo. Send out your first reporter. Up here. This lamp here represents Mr. Blazanov's telegraphing desk. When the light's on, that means a line of communication is open, allowing you to send reporters over to report the events. Okay. This is where Mr. Blazanov found our news source. Click on it to dive in and begin reporting. Wall Street stock crash. This is where what we call the news board. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every news item has at least one. Here we're dealing with an economy story, as indicated by this requirement. Only reporters with an economy skill can be assigned, okay? Drag this reporter. This reporter has the skill we need. Drag this card to the story file. Oh, on the right side, Dennis Brown. There we go. As you can see, he started working on the item straight away. This story file will take 12 hours to report on. Okay. As an economy tag was gained from this report. It's all about the story tags, as you'll see later. When this story file is completed, a report containing an economy tag is brought to your tower. It then has to be processed into a final article that can be placed in your newspaper. Let's head back to your tower. Just click somewhere outside the news board. Okay. Hi again. These mobsters really did a number on our equipment. This used to be where our typewriters worked. An essential part in the newspaper production process. Reporters would come back and deliver their reports here. Over there is where the typeset reports were assembled. Getting them ready to print. And the good people working them got so scared they left. Anyway, I'm getting emotional. Let's clean this mess up and start over. Dispose of the broken typesetting desks. Dispose of the broken assembly table. There we go. Oh, you could build a typesetting desk with this little option. Okay. Assign someone. Every desk needs an employee. Click here to assign. They seem good for the job. Drag the file to the desk. This person's John Higgins. Typesetting. Skill. Okay. Build an assembly table. Now we gotta do the same thing. That's the assembly skill. They seem good for the job. There we go. Time to convert this report into a something. I'm a total rookie though, so excuse me if this takes a minute. The text is going like way too fast. Wait for the item to be assembled. Actually, let me see if I can make the I'm playing on these high settings. Alright, well, let's see. Monitor news item productions here. Here you can see the tags that you will collect when printing this item. So we got economy. This shows the progress of your items. Production, every stop represents a production desk in your tower. Once the bar is complete, the full, you can place the item in your newspaper. So right here. Clicking on this icon will direct you to the location the item is currently at. Okay. Waiting for it to be assembled. Clicking on this item will, okay. Waiting for this item to be assembled. Taking too long, fast forward time by holding down this button. Oh. There's another story that just popped. It's finished. Congrats, you've produced your first article. The final step is placing it in the printer. There she is. Bertha is what we used to call her. How she served us for many editions, getting sentimental again. All that's left now is deciding on our layout for this week. And maybe squeeze in some more news. I've got to run now, but I left you some blue notes again. See you next week. Okay. So I think we got the basics. Place your first article. Design your newspaper. Place your first article. So, Dre's Realm. There we go. Drag it onto our newspaper. There we go. Understanding your audience. For every bronze tag that is placed in your newspaper, you gain sales. Some tags are more valuable than others, but they are also harder to find and require more effort. This shows you how many newspapers are expected to be sold by people on the streets. This is influenced by the tags that you placed in your newspaper. Okay. Another way to increase sales is to have subscribers. We don't have any yet, but we'll get to that later. Here you can see an estimation of how much money you will make when this newspaper is issued. Different layouts can give different results, so experiment. How do I... Printer is complete. Page 1. Fast forward to wait. There's still time to report on more news. So we're going to... Oh. What happened? Print your first newspaper. Well, we need this guy. Dennis Brown. There's still time to report. Found dead on the steps. He was a writer, almost done. Almost done with his hook, says Speakeasy Acquaintance. I'm gonna see if I can get another story in there. It takes 1.9 days. I think I might have to just print it. I don't have time. Print your first newspaper. Roll the presses. Your newspaper doesn't have to be filled all the way. You can choose to go ahead and print what you have or skip this week and save your articles for the next edition. How do I skip? We're gonna skip. Typesetter in progress. Are you sure you don't want... Yes. Alright, we're minus 100. Well, I'll be damned. They came back and destroyed our printer. We need to expand anyway. Let's go. Get rid of the trash furniture. Remove the desk. Remove the cabinet. Remove this plant. Sweeping station, trash can. Okay, these are new buildings that I unlocked. Okay, what do we have here? Production. Assign a cleaner. Okay. Okay, we're going to get another story in. New Orleans Harbor. Cargo ship burned and sank. Yep, he's eligible. Alright, let's build a trash can there. Okay. Production. Reporting. Structure. So wait, how do we print? Add a fresh floor. Oh. Alright, so we got another floor in our stairs. Okay, we can add stairs. There we go. Printer input, output. Printer belt. Oh, it's like a conveyor belt. Printer input. Printer output. Printer belt. Oh, that's cool. Printer page module. There. Much better than our old printer. Soon we'll be able to add more pages to this incredible machine. And don't be afraid to rearrange the printer later. It can even go through ceilings and walls. Let's expand our workforce. Build a new telegraphing station. And assign an extra researcher. Every desk needs an employee. Click here to assign somebody. They seem good for the job. Drag the file to the desk. Okay. Reporter desk. Hire and assign an extra reporter. Let's see. Reporting. Where do we get the hires? Hiring. Ronald Porter. There we go. New. Globe. Enhance the telegrapher or reporter. See the result. Let's enhance this workplace by placing an accessory. Click. Click here. Oh. Wait. What's this? Oh. I'm clicking here. Drag me to the desk. Oh, the globe. There we go. I see. So these little accessories enhance the reporter. See the result. You can see here a blue arrow is added indicating the employee's skill has been boosted by the object. The blue arrow... Oh, right here. Very small. Over time, employees will gain experience, which will also increase their skill. Higher skill levels will translate into faster production times. Okay. Place your finished article. Okay, let's do the eve of an election. Ronald Porter. Alright, let's do... I got a lot of stories I gotta print. Printing. Double click to expand all cards, revealing more details on the progress of your articles. There we go. Sales. Found dead on steps. It's time to roll the presses. Can I do another page? There we go. Well, this is actually my first paper because I skipped the first one, but the game didn't remember that, unfortunately. Print. The more rare they are, the better. Alright. The shiny tags. If you place the same tag on a page more than once, you earn even more sales. So these shiny tags. Oh, so I actually lost because that was old news. So set See, why is it not printing? Okay. Print your second newspaper. Print. Come on. So it's not going to get me bonuses because that one is power on, start. It's time to roll the presses. Click here to control the printer. Set. Why isn't it printing? Oh, there. You have to pull it all the way down. Apparently, you know, there's some mechanism that's, they gotta really fix that. Because you can pull it down, but it won't go all the way down. Sales revenue, subs plus new sales, newspaper price. So, alright, sold this newspaper. Total payback loan, payback, monthly expenses. Welcome to New York City map. This is where we are located. We can expand our business to these neighboring areas. Oh, this is cool. Oh, look, all these Brooklyn neighborhoods. Kind of cool. Williamsburg, East Village, Wall Street, Flatbush, Canarsie, Flatlands, Gravesend. Jamaica, College Point, Bayside, Maspeth, Astoria, Long Island City, East Village, Wall Street, Columbia, Upper Manhattan, Bronx Zoo, Pelham, Riverdale, Mount Vernon. So we're gonna expand to Williamsburg, select district, crime and sports. Okay, you can play one district each week. Here's an overview of what you need to print to win over the district. Build a wall with a door to start. Alright, so what's this? This view mode shows how comfortable your areas in your tower are. Green represents a comfortable environment. Red represents an uncomfortable environment. Some machines cause a lot of discomfort, like the printer. Nobody likes to work next to such an oily, industrial machine. Alright, so we'll move these people down then. We can build walls to limit the negative areas or add another floor. Alright, so we're going to build a wall. Actually, a wall with a door. And then we're going to build another wall. Click on it, an icon to view objects that can help counter certain situations. Acoustic panel. Oh, that's interesting. Noise counter. Smell counter. Heat. Small fan. noise. So, air vent. Let's do a small fan. Let's actually move this guy down that way. No light. And then we're going to put another wall here. Noise. Acoustic panel. There we go. Alright, we gotta get Berlanger beats Jones. We can hire an employee. Oh, that's time sensitive. This happened to me. What's this? Books publisher. I can assign this guy. Sloppy reporting. Entertainment. Oh, this is considered like a crappy story. Stories of Real Girls. Helen Ferris' latest book is guidance for every girl. Okay. I'll probably go another, 15, another 10 minutes maybe. Mayor election. Alright, this is an important story. I need a political reporter here. But alright, we're gonna go with this person. How do I buy this person? Okay, let's alright, Ronald. Okay, we'll use him. Nine hours left. Dangerously low supply. Paper. Small delivery. We need paper resources. Wait, when did the game? When did the game tell me about paper supplies? Never. So this is interested in crime and sports. Turkey farm. All right, let's start printing. Cargo ship. Six hours, 1.25 days. Toilets. All right, I'm unlocking a lot of stuff. This game really throws a lot at you here. A lot at you. So, maybe we gotta add another floor. Oh wait, I'm low on funds. Ronald Porter. This place is uncomfortable. We need paper storage. Okay. Employee needs toilet. We can add a toilet. Build a toilet. We need walls. Wall with door. Is there a sink? Water cooler. Alright, I think that my biggest issue with this game is there's way too much going on too quickly. Here we go, this is a big one. Pick somebody else or wait for the reporter to come back. Okay. We're gonna make... There we go. Let's get this one out there. $3,000 still. Okay. Oh, so you have to like... So you have to choose that mission for like that day or that week? Because I didn't think that I had to do that right away. Alright, well, I think I got a pretty good idea of what this game is. So this guy got to level up. I don't think it's a terrible game, but it might have a little too much going on. With the structures and all that. If they kind of focused on the just the newspaper aspect, it would be a lot better. Let's do East New York. Oh, Wall Street. Unemployment rises, millions of people become employed. Alright. Are you sure you want to proceed without all goals? View available districts, Williamsburg. What's this? I think you're ready to proceed on your own now. This will last you... Hear me. this will be the last you hear from me in person for a while. As usual, I've left some small tips for you on the way, but don't hesitate to explore on your own. There are many ways to run a successful news empire. Oh, and by the way, let's expand our newspaper with an extra page, shall we? You may have to move some stuff around, but I promise you it's worth it. Good luck. Page module, okay. Well, as I have said before, I think that if you need more than 30 minutes for me to explain your game or whatever, then, or get people interested and like your game, then it may not be the best demo. We're now like 45 minutes in. Just finished the basic stuff. They threw a lot at you really quickly. I really like the newspaper parts of it, and that I don't love the structural building aspects and all of that stuff. And I think the hiring reporter stuff is cool. There's a lot here that I like, but there's also a lot here that I think could be trimmed down to make it a more fun experience, to really hone in on the news creation aspect of the game. Instead, it kind of turns into like a building game and that kind of thing. And so I think that kind of takes some of that shine away from the theme of the game. Even though building, a news tower might sound like it fits with the theme, in practice and what this tutorial demo showed is that it's very, very heavy on the building and optimal placing of the building. And so those themes kind of clash. The building and the reporting simulation kind of clash with each other here. So, and the text also went really quickly in the beginning. There's also too much, maybe a little too much in the very beginning, and I would have liked to have controlled the speed of the text. That would have been good. By clicking, they also don't have nameplates on top of the reporters, which is something that they might want to consider. Alright, so in any case, News Tower, I think I'm going to end my playthrough here, even though I could probably play more. I think I got a good taste of the game.